Welcome DMs and Dungeon Divers. We're going to finish up the part 2 on the Unearth Arcana 2020 Feats. Stick around. I'm Jimmy Lee, and this is Ability Check. Roll it. Hello, Mr. Odin. Whoa! And there you are. Hello, Mr. Zeus. Hey, buddies. Down. Get down. Down. Good boys. And there's Mr. Finley, too. Remember, D&D is a game that's put out by Wizards of the Coast. I'm going to have to apologize that I didn't put this out sooner. It's just that we've been really busy around here. For once, we actually got to go out somewhere. We actually went camping up on the Kalamath River in California. We stayed at the Blue Heron RV Park. We have a 17-foot gray wolf. So we pulled it up there with some friends. They took their fifth wheel. They were in the site next to us, but we did some fishing. We took our inflatable kayaks down the river. The place where we stayed at was just below the Iron Gate Dam. We had a good time, and we got really burnt. So, well, there they are.
Come on, get over here. Get over here, come on.
They're not going to. They don't have the transit in.
Good turn. Yeehaw!
There they go.
Yeehaw!
All right, let's get started. The first one we're going to talk about is Piercer, okay? And I really like this one too. Let's talk about it really quick. It says you have achieved a penetrating precision in combat, granting you the following benefits. You increase your strength or dexterity by 1 to a maximum of 20. Okay, pretty good there. Once per turn, when you hit a creature with an attack that deals piercing damage, you can re-roll one of the attack's damage dice, and you must use the new roll. Well, that's pretty cool, especially if you roll really low on your damage. You re-roll it and go for it. When you score a critical hit that deals piercing damage to a creature, you can roll 1 additional damage die when determining the extra piercing damage the target takes. So that's beyond your double damage. And that's what it is. And I'm looking at this, and it does not say melee weapon or ranged weapon, so I'm assuming you can use both. I think this would be great for, especially if you got a rogue, ranger, or any other one that uses a bow or a crossbow expert. Oh man, this is a really good one. The next number two is Poisoner, and I really like this one. You can prepare and deliver deadly poisons, gaining the following benefits. When you make a damage roll, you ignore resistance to poison damage. You can coat a weapon in poison as a bonus action instead of an action. You gain proficiency with a poisoner's kit if you don't already have it, and with 1 hour of work using a poisoner's kit and expending 50 gold pieces worth of materials, you can create a number of doses of potent poison equal to your proficiency bonus. So even at low level, you can do 2, and as you go up, 3, 4, going off your proficiency bonus. Once applied, the poison retains potency for 1 minute or until an attack is made. When a weapon coated in this poison deals damage to a creature, that creature must succeed on a DC 14 Constitution save or take 2d8 poison damage and become poisoned until the end of your next turn. That's pretty cool right there. That's probably one of the best parts about that right there. Now, number three, Practice Expert. You hone your proficiency with particular skills or tools, gaining the following benefits. Increase one ability score by your choice by 1 to a maximum of 20. It doesn't say just strength, dex, or anything. It says one of them. You can choose whichever one you want. You gain proficiency with one skill or tool of your choice. Choose one of your skill or tool proficiencies. Sorry. Your proficiency bonus is doubled for any ability check you make that uses the chosen proficiency. That means that all of a sudden you have expertise in one proficiency. That's pretty cool right there. Shadow touched. This is number 4. You learn how to blend shadows from your experience with a Shadowfell. You gain the following benefits. Increase your intelligence, wisdom, or charisma score by 1 to a maximum of 20. You learn the darkness spell and one first level spell of your choice. The first level spell must be from the illusion or necromancy school of magic. When I was looking at this, it says of your choice, and it doesn't say from wizard or sorcerer or cleric or bard or anything, so I'm assuming you can use any one of those spells. You can go there as long as it's enchantment or necromancy. Okay, you can cast each of the spells without expending a spell slot. In this way, once you cast either of these spells in this way, you can't cast the spell in this way again until you finish a long rest. But you can cast the spells using spell slots you have of the appropriate level. These spell casting ability is the ability increased by the feat. Okay, so whatever feat you increase by using that one point, that's the one you use for those 2 spells. That was okay. The next one is shield training. I kind of like this one too. You train in the effective use of shields. You gain the following benefits. Increase your strength or dexterity or constitution by 1 to a maximum of 20. You gain proficiency with shields. In combat, you can don or doff a shield as a free object interaction on your turn. If you have the spellcasting or pack magic feature, you can use the shield as a spellcasting focus. That's pretty cool. If you already don't have the shield proficiency where you can't use it, this will give it to you, and if you're a spellcaster, you can use your shield as a spellcasting focus. That is pretty cool right there. The next one is slasher. You learn where to cut to have the greatest results, granting you the following benefits. Increase your strength or dexterity to a 1 to a maximum of 20. Once per turn, when you hit a creature with an attack that deals slashing damage, you can reduce the speed of the target by 10 feet until the start of your next turn. Not the end, but the start of your next turn. When you score a critical hit that deals slashing damage to a creature, you grievously wound it. Until the start of your next turn, the target has disadvantage on all attack rolls. This is pretty cool. This will go with any fighter class, anything. That is an awesome one right here. So we have Crusher, Piercer, Slasher. That covers all 3 damages that a fighter is going to end up doing, or someone that is that does damage with martial weapons or simple weapons. Tandem Tactician. Your presence in a scrap tends to elevate your comrades. You gain the following benefits. You can use the help action as a bonus action. Pretty awesome there. When you use the help action to aid an ally in attacking a creature, increase the range of the help action by 10 feet. Additionally, you can help 2 allies targeting the same creature within range when you use the help action this way. This is an awesome help action. Will actually give your guys or your fellow players advantage on their attacks against that creature. The next one is Tracker. You have spent time hunting creatures and honed your skills, gaining the following benefits. Increase your wisdom score by 1 to a maximum of 20. You learn the Hunter's Mark spell. You can cast it once without expending a spell slot, and you must finish a long rest before you can cast it in this way again. You can also cast the spell using any spell slots you have. Wisdom is your spellcasting ability for this spell. You have advantage on wisdom survival checks to track creatures. This is really awesome. I can see on this one right here the scout, the rogue scout, your rangers, any of your rangers. This will be a great, excellent one. And remember, the hunter's mark is a concentration spell. So if you are not already casting spells and you take this, you got to remember it's a bonus action to cast. It's a concentration spell, but it lasts for an hour, and you can move it from one target to the other. When one target dies, you can move it to another target. I think this is a great spell. It gives you another 1d6 damage when you do an attack. Well, all right. So that brings us to the end. The film that you saw a little bit ago with the inflatable kayak on the river, that was my family coming down the Kalamath River there. And I thought maybe you could see what I was doing this weekend. But anyway, let's get on back to this. I hope everything I brought to you can actually help you. Get in there, try them out. Let me know what you think about each one in a comment below. Remember, hit that subscribe, that like, and that bell so you don't miss anything I'm going to bring to you. And also remember, be safe, play safe. All right? So, y'all come back now, you hear? I'm Jimmy Lee, and this is Ability Check. Roll it.